Welcome to the Helen Keller Institute for a very historic occasion. It's the 14th of June 2010 and this is midway through the intercambio cultural between Mexico and Manchester, and we have all our artists here preparing for a concert. Alan Hawkins is sitting here relaxing, chilling out before he begins. What are you going to do in the concert tonight, Alan? You're not a performing artist, are you? You'll be painting. Okay, which you've been doing at all our concerts this week.
I have, not always the same picture, but that's what I'm going to be doing, painting pictures.
That's a bit unusual, to paint pictures at a concert.
I've never done it before until this business.
And what do you think?
Loving it. The music makes all the difference. I love it. I might do it all the time.
Okay, great. Painting to music. There's lots of people here doing things that perhaps they haven't done before, at least in quite the same way. Over here we've got Hannah. Hi Hannah. We're just saying that people are doing sort of things differently here than what they normally do. Would you agree with that? You know, like life is a bit different for a performer.
It's beautifully spontaneous.
What do you mean, spontaneous?
What do I mean by spontaneous? Well, to be honest, I'm quite like that myself, so I'm quite at home here.
But plans change occasionally and
Plans
so on.
change occasionally, yeah.
And what were you doing down there?
This is here.
Yeah.
This is the card that the artist has made for Alex.
Who's leaving us today?
Just been looking at it.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Oh, sorry. Each artist has done a little square each or a little oblong each, and attached it to a piece of paper. And
that's Alex, the guitarist, who's going to leave us later, isn't he? So
yeah,
that's why he's got
it.
Yeah. Great. Okay. Let's go and see what else is going on here. This, I think, is quite an exciting event for people here. And when we looked at the space yesterday, it was just a pure empty space, very echoey, and not the sort of place you want to do a concert in. But Saul Cruz from Armonia and his people have got, as you can see, lots of colourful things to hang around, and that will be quite interesting. I think there's a couple of local people who've come to watch the rehearsals here. The Helen Keller Institute looks after people with what we would call learning difficulties, and so we're going to have some of their people in the audience tonight, I believe, and lots of people from the local area are helping, as you can see up there. I don't know that gentleman's name, but he's doing something with the electricity for us. The way they do, the way health and safety is being looked after today is not quite in the same way we would do in the UK, but we are certainly keeping our eyes open to make sure that people are as safe as possible. Here's Graham, who has come with us from the Mustard Tree project in Manchester.
Hola.
And you're going to be painting tonight as well, Graham?
I am too, yes.
How do you feel about painting during a concert? Because I know you've done it this week. You don't normally do it, do you?
I absolutely love it because I paint to music a lot in the studio, and the music helps. It doesn't give me the inspiration, but it helps the rhythm.
Okay, so doing it live with live music is
absolutely amazing. Yeah, and some fantastic musicians too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll go to the next person via one of Graham's pictures here. Is this finished now, Graham? This picture?
Not quite.
Are you still working on it? Yeah.
Another half hour on it.
Yeah. Okay. And you'll do another new one tonight.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
So here's Sal Jr. here.
Hello.
And Sal, Armonia is part of your life and your project, but you're working with us as a plastic artist. You call it. I mean, we think that's quite funny to call it a plastic artist. What does it mean to you, being a plastic artist?
Well, it means just doing things with your hands, painting, sculpting.
I mean, that's the word you use for being a painter. So
that's right.
And you are a painter also, aren't you?
In my case, I try to be a painter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do sketches, and right now I'm painting.
And what do you think about the Manchester-Mexico exchange?
I think it's wonderful. I think it's a very good idea. A very good time to express yourself.
Okay, would you just, because they can't speak English, just introduce us to the people here? Because we want to include everybody. Yeah, see, this is Alejandro. Would you just tell us who Alejandro is, or get him to say and you translate?
Ya, ¿nos puede decir qué es lo que hace usted?
Yo soy el chofer de Organización Armonía.
He's the driver of Harmonia.
Sí.
He's the driver of Harmonia.
Y llevo 3 años trabajando para el doctor Saúl.
And he's been working for 3 years for Saúl.
And what does he think about the Mexico-Manchester week? What does he think
¿Qué le
about it?
parece el intercambio cultural de México y Manchester?
Muy bien, debería ser más seguido.
It should be more often,
It should happen more often. Okay.
Para que el señor John
so that John would come
siga hablando más español.
and would learn more Spanish.
Oh, because he's teaching me Spanish. See, okay. Uno, dos, trios. Well, okay. I'm good so far. I've got to 3. Okay, I've got to 3. Oh, 4. Cuatro. Gracias. Okay. Would you just introduce us to these other people here
Yes,
as well?
this is Joaquin and this is Efrain.
Okay. Now, Joaquim is an electrician, isn't he?
Yes, he's an electrician, and as you can see, he's very busy right now.
See, yeah.
Has a lot of work. And this is Efrain. He's studying to be a lawyer at the National Autonomous University of Mexico.
Right. He's been involved with Joaquim and the team to take things for us this week, hasn't
Yes,
he?
that's right.
And then behind us here is Lupe.
Lupe.
Would you just introduce us briefly to Lupe?
Yeah.
Lupe?
Lupe?
Lupe is very busy, and so we're interrupting him here. But would you ask Lupe what he thinks about the
¿Qué
Mexico-Manchester?
piensas del intercambio cultural?
It's very wonderful. It's fantastic.
Okay, good, and he speaks good English too,
He does.
so that's very good. Okay, thank you. Everybody's very busy, so we'll keep it short. Thank you, Sal. And here's Sal's father, the great Sal Cruz, who is the director of Harmonia. Okay, Sal, I think you're a man who does everything apart from directing Harmonia. You're a psychologist, lecturer, author, and show producer as well now.
Well, an aficionado.
Absolutely.
Totally amateur.
So, what would you like to say about this week?
One of the best weeks in my life. Wonderful, really. And amazingly creative. We have faced all types of challenges. In God's power, we have overcome them. We're enjoying it enormously, and the benefits are really obvious.
And what's tonight's concert?
Oh,
Very briefly, what it is.
it's in benefit of children with learning disabilities, and we're so proud that we can do this.
Great. Okay. Well, I better let you get on with your work because I can see you've got a lot to do.
you.
Okay. Now you'll see that Hannah is at her keyboard. She's about to do her sound check, and there's the man doing the sound check, Sam, who joined us a little bit late because he had to go to the USA on the way. But I won't interview him now because he's very busy. Here is Mr. John, who you've had to adopt a new name for this trip, haven't you? Because we're both called John.
Kind of my rock and roll title anyway. JK.
JK,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Really? So
Well, we've got 2 Johns here, so I reverted back to JK.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's fabulous here, absolutely fabulous. We've got extremes of weather, really hot. We've got biblical thunderstorms and lightning. We've got a hectic schedule, putting together this concert package, fantastic. Headed out by John, who's standing behind the camera now.
oh, you can't see me. No, that's the advantage of being behind the camera. Yeah. Okay.
And I'd like to say hello to my daughter, Ella, missing her very much.
All right.
And I'd like to say,
Oh, okay. A secret symbol, eh? What does it mean?
I love you.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, that's great. Okay. Now we've got some more people arrived now. Let's see. Here's Diana here. Okay, her role has been. What's your role been in this?
To be around for anybody who needs any help in any way, and if it's medical help, I can give you.
You can do it. So that's just been feet up, nothing to do.
Not quite. No, it's been absolutely.
You've been kept busy, have you?
I've been kept busy.
Oh, well, that's good. And what do you think in a sentence about it all?
It's amazing. It's been a fantastic time so far. It's been absolutely wonderful.
That's great. Okay. Well, and she's very importantly got some coffee, and hopefully she's got a little gift for Alex or something. Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's see. There's Graham painting away now to finish that picture on time. So I won't disturb him yet. I'd like to introduce you to Elaine. Elaine here. Okay.
Hello,
I know. Wow, Elaine. What's happened to you?
I had a terrible fall. I think today's Tuesday, so it would be Saturday morning.
Let me just have a look here.
Yes.
You ended up in a sling. Okay.
Yeah. It was really unfortunate. I lost my way in the darkness coming out of the bathroom in the middle of the night and took a wrong turning and ended up falling down the concrete steps.
And sampling the hospitality of the Mexican hospitals.
Indeed, yes. So it's a little setback.
Yeah.
I've broken my collarbone, but
that was a big thing for all of us, of course, but you've managed to find a way through it, really.
Indeed I have, yes. I've had so much support and love, but...
That you're still singing?
I'm still singing. It's a miracle I survived it, but I'm here.
And what will you be singing tonight?
I'm going to try a slightly different programme tonight. I've got one of my songs from the musicals, Wouldn't It Be Lovely, from My Fair Lady. But then after that, I'm going to do Moon River from Breakfast at Tiffany's. And then I'm following on with something quite different, accompanied by the marimba. And that one's called The Boy from Ipanema.
Fantastic. Look forward to that. And I can see one of your pianists over here, so I'll go and shock her by finding out what she's got to say. Wendy. Hey, okay, our pianist extraordinaire. So, are you looking forward to the concert this evening?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay. And what's been your opinion of our trip?
Oh, it's been wonderful. Nothing that we expected.
Has there been a highlight for you?
More. Specific. Oh yes, the reading in church.
Oh, because you read in Spanish Baptist Church in Spanish, didn't you? Yeah, and it was special for all of us.
That was different.
Yeah. Okay, so we look forward to this evening. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I've just noticed some other friends walk past. Well, I might just have missed them. Let's see who else we can get. Okay. Rehearsing at the moment is Alejandro de Valle, who we're absolutely thrilled has joined us because he's a Mexican guitarist of note, and boy are his notes beautiful. I'm obviously not going to interrupt him at the moment because he's heavily in rehearsal, and he's rehearsing with Anne Laws, who's joined us from Sale in Manchester, and they've been collaborating, and I think they're going to carry on collaborating, which we're really pleased about. So, as you can see, it's mid-rehearsal time for them, so I'm going to have to let them get on with that at this point and perhaps not hear from them directly. Now, the only people that here's Liam. Liam, okay, right, our videographer. Okay, Liam. How's it been going for you? What the whole trip? I mean,
it's been great, yeah.
You've done some fabulous time-lapse stuff, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm hoping to set another camera up here in a minute.
Okay. Has anything surprised you about the trip?
Yeah, the heat. it's been quite hot.
It's been pretty hot, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. But great kids, great place. You know.
Great experience.
Casa Aranya.
Sorry?
Beautiful. Is it Casa Aranya?
Where we're staying? Yeah, Casablanca in Mexico City.
Yeah, but this one we're staying in.
Okay, it is the Orange House. You speak better Spanish than I do, so.
So we're looking forward to the show.
Aren't we? Yeah.
Great set.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Great. I hope your video is better than mine.
Okay.
Okay. See you later. Now, here's some pictures that are done by Camille. A great artist who's joined us from Manchester, and she's painted these live during the show. Here she is, Camille, just in time. Okay, right, there she is. So, what do you think about what we've been doing this week?
I think it's wonderful. It's just that it's so amazing. It's quite busy and hectic, but it's just fantastic because it's like every moment. We had a couple of days off yesterday. We had the afternoon off the day before. Every moment's taken up with just doing stuff, and it's just
fantastic, isn't it? Okay, well, I won't stop you from doing stuff now because I've just spotted Andrew. Andrew plays the marimba. He's from Manchester, from Poynton actually. He plays the marimba, and that's got a special place. If you can hear above all this background noise, let's speak to him. Andrew, I've just been telling people about you playing the marimba, and that's something special here.
So they say. I'm having a great time, doing lots of things besides playing the marimba. Playing the congas and doing some arranging.
Has anything surprised you about this week?
Lots of things, yes. Too many to mention. And the things that stick out are, it's been a real eye-opener seeing the lives that some of the locals live and the conditions they live in. It's been wonderful to see the work of Armonia and Sam and Pilar have started with that. And we've had a great time, we've enjoyed the food and the company and the wonderful welcome.
And the fabulous team from Armonia who've carted the marimba everywhere.
They've been fabulous.
Yeah.
Normally I have to cart it around and set it up and dismantle it, and they've not let me do that.
So we'd like to bring them back to the UK,
Absolutely, yeah, they can come work for me anytime.
Okay, good. Well, I hope the concert goes well.
Thank you.
And let's see, we still haven't caught up yet with Colin and Catherine, and I'm really quite keen to include everyone on this little video. I mean, those who are very busy, of course, I won't stop, but I think I know where they are, and they're outside here. Now, I'm going to go out. It's absolutely pouring with rain, so this is going to get a little bit wet, but hey, you know, Manchester isn't the only place it rains. I have to say though that the rain here is rather nice, actually. Keeps you cool, so we don't have that sort of grey sky syndrome quite in the same way. Now here's the backyard of the little theatre here, and yes, I'm right, actually. I think I can find Catherine and Colin. Now they're part of a theatre company, well not part, they are a theatre company from Staley Bridge, I think, or Hyde, the Hyde area. They call themselves Two Boards and a Passion, and they've made up this little sketch this afternoon, so obviously they need to rehearse it, but I am going to interrupt them just for a moment, because I want to include everyone in it. So Catherine,
yes?
Do you have a thought about what's happened this week?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Everything's just, with a lovely group of people is the first thing. Everyone's been sort of very positive, working together and combining skills and talents, working with young people at Armonia, working with each other. It's just been amazing. Yeah, so we could talk for hours, couldn't we, on it? We want to keep it to minutes. But if I swing round, I can get your partner in crime, Mr. Colin. Okay. Have you got a comment on the week?
To be quite honest, I honestly believe that what this has done for us, as much as the people here, is it's brought us all close together and sort of demonstrated to us that we all need this kind of unity to be able to help people who are in a less privileged position than us. And to be quite honest, the people here are amazing. They have been so warm, so welcoming, and how could you not want to help these people and do everything we can to help them.
Fine, okay, well I think that's going to end my video, which is actually nearly 19 minutes long. And like so much of this week, it's all very spontaneous. Yeah. So how can I end it? Probably with a plug for Two Boards and a Passion. How's that, eh? How's that? Because there we go. Okay, so now let's hand you back to the UK.